welcome to my channel. And this video is titled, Why Do Narcissists Replace Their Partners? And this is the continuation of the series of my story on things that I find on these narcissistic forums. People ask questions, other people respond. I go, oh my God, this happened to me. This is the exact same thing. Let me share my story. So here we go. Why do narcissists replace their partners? Narcissists are always in triangles. Case in point, when I met Mr. Michael Caruso, the almost 60-year-old narcissist, he was in the process of getting a divorce. Well, I met him years prior to that. We worked together. He was married. I assumed that he had the perfect marriage. Oh, honey. Yeah, no, far from it. Watch the videos. So I started finding out little things here and there. And, well, I guess she talked about divorce so many times and wanted to get back together. Like, she flip-flopped back and forth. But then finally she said, I want a divorce. And that was that. And it was, okay, he's getting a divorce. Then he's coming and talking to me. Then she says, no, I want to work it out. So then he goes back to her. Broke my heart, happened numerous times. And I was like, okay, whatever. But here's something that he would try to do. And I'm like, sir, I don't think so. We're not going to play this game. So he told me, oh, well, my wife wants to try to make it work this time. And blah. And I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. And broke my heart, hurt me, moved on with my life. Then he's trying to send me little messages of, oh, do you want to go out and do something? Do you want to do this and do that? And I'm like, you're trying to work things out with your wife, remember? Ugh. So I remember this. Actually, he said he wanted to hang out with me or something. And so he came to my house, picked me up, and I'm like, does your wife know where you're at? And he told me. No, I told her I was going to go see a friend's band play. And I'm like, well, why didn't you tell her the truth? Oh, I'm trying to keep the peace. And God, I should have known then that type of behavior is going to carry on. But I guess I was young because I was in my early 30s. I don't know if I was just young and naive or I just really liked this person which I did. I thought that I really liked this person and I was really hoping, and that just set a bad tone in my mouth. I'm like, well, you're trying to work things out with your wife, but why are you still trying to hang out with me? I was like, yeah, that doesn't sit well with me. But then he did the same thing to me, telling me I'm an awful girlfriend and going out with Trina the prostitute and telling her, oh no, I'm lying to Lee so I can keep the peace. It's always in a triangle. And it's like, why? Yeah, it's just disgusting. They were in one when you met them. He was married and I felt that he had the perfect marriage. But then when that went south, oh yeah, yep, triangulated the heck out of me. Him and his wife, bouncing back and forth. And I'm like, no, dude, like, no, I'm not going to play this game. They triangulated you the whole relationship, and now as you weep in the rear view mirror, they triangulate you once more with your replacement. Oh, honey, just like how I said every single time he would break up with me more times than I could even count. And it was Ron and Sam. It was the same thing. Say one thing to my face. I love you. No, I'm not cheating on you. Do something different behind my back. Oh, I can't stand my girlfriend. She's getting on my nerves. Do you want to meet up and have sex tonight with Trina the prostitute? I find out about it. I question him. Either gives me radio silence. He can't talk his way out of it. So he gets mad, angry, irate. He blocks me, breaks. It's just a cycle. And I feel like, I guess narcissists, they're just lonely, desperate people. I don't know. The ideal situation for a narcissist is to be in a triangle. Oh yeah. Because when you have multiple different supplies, because that's what he told me, why he went out and had sex with other women and he dated other women, because they I don't give him what he needs in a relationship. I'm like, well, then why are you even hanging around me if I don't give you what you need? Then he tried to give me some BS excuse of, oh, he loves me, or I don't know. But it's like, sir, you cannot just go to multiple different people and get a little bit of this and get a little bit of that. And no, no, sir, I don't think so. You're not a prince and this is not your harem. Oh my God, if he did have a harem, it would be white trash central, honey. Ugh. Ugh. Two parties fighting hard for their love at the external narc auction, where winning is only ever temporary until someone else offers more. I mean, so whenever I found out about him cheating on me, Valentine's Day of 2020, watched that, confronted him, and he was like, well, you need to get used to the fact that I'm going to date other women. Like, you want me to fight over you? And I really had to pull myself back from being like, no, no, please date me. Please don't date these other women. I had to pull myself back because I'm like, okay, no, you're, don't sound like a desperate, crazy person. Like, so you want me to beg and plead for you not to date other women? Are you joking? If you want to date these other women, go be with them. You know, he tries to say, oh, he loves me. No, you don't love me. You get off on it, is what you do. Replacement occurs when one party in the triangle ceases to offer enough excitement. I mean, I don't have sex with him good enough. I don't give him care and compassion, his words. So if I don't do that, then you got to go to someone else. But instead of breaking up with me, you lie to me and go and get this from someone else. It's possible if you offered enough excitement, you could be accepted back. Well, the only times he comes back into my life is when all these biker white trash skanks have nothing else to offer. He's done ran through them for the moment. He's bored and lonely, so then he tries to come back to me. Yeah. I mean, it's same old situation, honey. It's the same old song and dance each and every time. However, the chance of you ending up in jail or dead grows exponentially as you are forced to work harder and harder to stay in the triangle. Oh, yeah. Because I remember, you know, he wants to go see these god-awful cover bands in these dirt rocker, dingy, smoky bars where, yeah. And I never wanted to go to these places because I worked in these places. I don't want to go to these places on my day off. I don't want to even go to these places when I go to work. So he would want to go, and I would always have to say, oh, who are you going with? Like, I'm not going with you. So you're going to take some girl that wants to go with you, and you're going to lie to me about it. Like, it's just so gross, you know? It's just so gross. You have to remain novel to the narcissist, and that means you have to escalate. You must become increasingly psychopathic to beat off your competitor for the narcissist favor. It's flipping true. And I don't want that. You know, it's like, I want to be with someone who wants to be with me and only me. He would lie to me and tell me he loves me and he only wants to be with me and no, there's no one else. It was all a lie. Lied for 7 years. And it's like, why lie? Well, you lie because you get off on it. Like, it's so gross. It's disgusting. They're never your narcissist. Ever. Nope, they never are. Never, ever are. Narcissists like having various secondary supplies in their orbit so they can call on them as needed. Oh, absolutely. You know, just like how he always likes to have all these girls and people on the back burner. And I've said it before, narcissists, they don't have friends. They have acquaintances, because if they were to show their true selves to any person, no one would want to be around that. No normal person would want to be around that. He has all these thousands and thousands of acquaintances. I asked him, I mean, of course, everything out of his mouth is a lie, so who knows? I said, oh, so who knows that you were cheating on me for 7 years with a prostitute named Trina? Oh, no one knows. Oh, really? Why doesn't anyone know? Because that would paint you in a bad light. Like, it's gross. Maybe they need to share a sob story. Oh, my girlfriend, she's such a bad girlfriend. She doesn't do this and she doesn't do that. And but instead of breaking up with her, I'm going to lie to her and then I'm going to have sex with whoever I want. And extract pity. Oh, my girlfriend. Oh, she's so awful. She's so awful. Oh, but I'm not going to be a man and break up with her. No. Instead, I'm going to go have sex with prostitutes. Okay. Maybe they need an ego boost, and so they want rich admiration. Or maybe they need someone to play the role of flying monkey, perhaps check up on a former supply. That's why I take pride in being in contact with all of my ex-girlfriends. Okay, so then they're just as disgusting and bottom of the barrel as you are? Apparently, because he told me all about his ex-girlfriends. All except one that has no contact with him anymore. That's the only normal one. The one that said, I am done with this. I don't ever want to speak to you again. But let's see, there was the girl that he cheated on his wife with while she was married, and they cheated with each other. Insane. One girlfriend, or no, I think multiple girlfriends that they used to fight each other, physically fight each other. I mean, like, what is wrong with you people? Oh, and then the multiple women he cheated on me with. Like, you people are gross and deserve each other. Whatever the purpose, narcissists need various sources of secondary supply. But how do they hold on to the secondary supplies? Well, easy. They lie, tell partial truths. They just lie. I mean, they just lie. Straight up. They lie. Most of the secondary supplies have their own unmet desires, wounds, etc. And narcissist plays off on these. Yeah. Because all of the women that he cheated on me with and all of the women that he's basically had anything to do with, they're trash. They are just disgusting bottom of the barrel trash. These are not classy women. These are not women with morals and standards. These are not women that carry themselves well at all. No. At least then I could understand a little bit as to why you would cheat on someone, because you would think that if you're cheating and doing these things, you're going to level up and upgrade from the person that you're with. Which every story that I hear, or pretty much all the stories that I hear about partners cheating on their spouses, it's always with bottom trash. So it's just like they'll get whatever, whoever's throwing it out, they'll catch it. Like, these women are just disgusting. Disgusting trash. For instance, watch the previous videos of how Yvonne showed up at my work or tried to show up at my work like a crazy person. A 50-something-year-old like, yeah, these women are not elevated, classy women. They are bottom of the barrel, Pinellas Park trash. Is the person insecure, feeling worthless? The narcissist will give them unprecedented validation. Yeah. Is the person codependent without a sense of direction? The narcissist will give them a sense of purpose. Yeah. Once the narcissist gets the person hooked on, attached to the narcissist can then call on them as needed. Oh, yeah. I mean, and it's funny because remember, the narcissist, they have a mask up. So they are only going to show basically what can benefit them with each person. You know, a narcissist is never going to say, I cheated on my wife. I cheated on my girlfriend of 7 years. I put my hands on my girlfriend multiple times. I posted photos of my girlfriend. I disinvited her. I lied to her. No, he's never going to say that. Instead, he's going to say, my girlfriend's getting on my nerves. I can't stand her. But you're not going to say, oh, your girlfriend's getting on your nerves because you're lying to her and she knows you're lying to her and she's calling you out on it and now you have an attitude. No. Why would a narcissist do that? It paints them in a bad light. Now the narcissist will take 90% and give 10% back. Take a lot, give a little. Oh, yeah. Breadcrumb. Breadcrumb. If the narcissist choose well, the secondary supplies will stick around for that. I mean, it is true. Like my grandmama said, you are the company that you keep. You are the company that you keep. 1000%. So, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks, guys. See ya.